Hey, wobble wobble wobble, this is downtown Adrian J with the kicking the sounds of London town, and welcome along to Adrianjayeonline. And today I'm in the kitchen. Don't move your dial. I thought I'd do a recipe because I haven't done a recipe in a little while. Now, I played around with this a few days ago and it came out quite good, so I thought I'd do another copy of this for you guys to see. So today I'm going to make a crab meat and sweet corn soup. Now, Mary Lou doesn't really like crab meat. She likes what she calls chicky corn soup. So in most Chinese restaurants you get chicken and sweet corn soup, and she likes that, and it actually came out quite good. So the original recipe, or the recipe which I was going to do, was crab meat, but she didn't want crab meat, but I had chicken, so we used that. Now, the recipe for this is exactly the same as for chicky corn soup. So instead of using the chicken, shredded chicken, in this recipe we're going to be using crab meat. So if you want to make chicky corn soup today, just don't use the crab meat, use chicken corn, the chicky. And you can get Loblaws does, and I think probably a few other places do, a pre-cooked already shredded chicken. That's absolutely fine. I mean, if you have leftover chicken and you want to cut it up into shreds, that's, if it works for you, do it. But I saw this in the shop, and I know she likes chicken, and it was shredded, so I was thinking what I could do with that, and I came up with this recipe. I thought, oh, let's do this. So, but today's crab meat, you can replace it with chicken. So I'm going to show you the ingredients. We're going to pre-prep it and cook it. It's actually very healthy, very healthy. There's no MSG in it, and you put as much salt and pepper. You can put, if you want a bit of a twist on there, you can put a bit of Frank's hot sauce, or something like that, just to give it a bit of a bite if you want to, or some chili. But Mary Lou doesn't really like that, so we're going to just run with this. So running without my stand as per usual, and I hope you excuse some of the shots if they go a bit weird. So I'm going to show you now the ingredients. You need 1 onion, okay. You're going to need all the egg. This is probably about half a tin, if you can see. Okay, you're going to need, and I'm going to use, how much is this? 120 gram tin of crab meat. Really don't need as much. You need to make a let's look at this one. You need 3 cups of stock. Now, I don't know how many cups off the top of my head this will make up, and this is actually a stock, so it's 400 ml cup. So if you run out of stock, you could just use hot water, about 3 cups of water, and you're going to need 2 teaspoons of corn flour to thicken it up, and salt and pepper to taste. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera somewhere where you can see me, and we're going to prep the ingredients. And actually, from the looks of it, we've already done this. We just need to whisk this, and we just need to chop up the onion. So I'm going to show you that now. Okay, guys. So this is you've probably seen on YouTube plenty of ways to cut up an onion. Okay. But I'm going to show you the best way that I've found to stop your eyes from crying when you cut up an onion. Okay, now this is the root. Can you see the root there? Don't cut that, because what happens, all the acid or whatever it is comes out from there. So this is the way I found, and this is just the easiest way. It works for me. Get your onion and cut it in half. Okay. Okay. Now, if you can see these, you usually take this first cut away from there. Okay, so if you see there, there's a reason for my madness. Okay, get your finger in there, just take this off. Okay, and then put it aside. And the same thing on here. So you just want to get down to this first level here. Just take this off. It may seem like it's wasting, but to be honest, you're really not. If there's any dirt or any impurities or anything, it usually gets absorbed into that first section. I mean, you can use that if you want to. I always take this away. And as we're talking, my eyes aren't tearing. Okay, so this is what we do. We get, you see this bit here? Just do a cut down, then another cut down there, cut down, cut down. This is the thing. You bang it away. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing with here. Okay, get rid of that. And all we just do is we just cut the onions. Or if you want to, oops. Okay. You can, if you want to, put it in a food chopper. Now we get the egg, and we give it a whisk. Like that, you can see. It's done. Put that to the side. 2 cups. I need 3 cups of the stock. There's only 2 cups in there from that tin, so I'm going to level it up with 1 cup of water. Now, if you're going to use tin corn, which this was, I would also use the liquid it came in. That's fine. It just bumps up the liquid. We got our egg whisk. We got our onions, and oh, we've got to open up the crab meat. So I'm going to open up the crab meat now. So this is the crab meat. It's got the legs and everything. So we're actually good to go now. So what we need to do is we need to get a big pan, or a large pan, and start doing this stuff now. So just bear with me. So this is the size pan really I want. I'm going to heat this up, and then I'm going to put my butter in. This recipe is going to probably serve about 4, depending on how much liquid you put in there. You want to get the butter nice and hot, because we're going to saute the onions. And another thing I forgot is we also need some garlic. Okay. So on high, take it down to a little bit. Get that butter. Let's get these onions in there. Let's take it down a little bit more, or maybe there, that's okay. Let's get a spoon, and we're gonna saute the onions. Just break them up a bit if they haven't chopped them up properly. This is such an easy recipe. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the garlic in. Like, garlic goes with everything, right? Can you see they're kind of going like a translucency colour? Let's see if you can see there. Can you see? They're going like a very translucent, see-through colour. Don't burn them, keep stirring them, because the burnt onions will give you a very, very bad flavour. So I'm going to come back to you in a minute or two, okay? Okay. So let's get the corn. Actually, I think that's about enough corn. I think that's the same amount of corn. That's probably about half a tin, because I used a tin previously, so oh, that's good. This recipe is so easy, like anyone can make it. Chop up an onion. If you don't know how to chop up an onion, put it in a chopper. Then just open cans of all this stuff, which is what I've done, and then just put it together. Really simple. So I'm going to bring this to a boil. I'm going to bring it to a boil now. When you bring it to the boil, just add some salt. A couple of pinches of salt. Don't put too much salt, I always find that you can add salt afterwards, but you can't take put some little bit of soy sauce. Let's give this a turn. It's a very light broth. Okay. Now we're going to bring that to a boil. And then when it's really boiling, we're going to pour the egg into it. The egg, quick stir it vigorously. The egg helps to thicken it because it has albumin. Actually smells really nice. Now, the other thing I forgot to say we add is, spring onions. Yeah, spring onions. And actually now it's done. So, see if we can get a good hit of that. It's kind of nice, right? Actually smells really nice. See how that is. Oops. Let's get a ladle. It's nice. Let's serve it into a bowl for you. I think we should get the money shot. We're not going to actually eat this till later on. And the good thing with soups, right? The really good thing with having soup is well in advance. And the longer you leave it, the more all those flavours kind of just Let's go. Look at that. Sorry. Look at that. Really nice. Hearty, healthy, and you've got your own soup. This, how many? I mean, that's like one bowl maybe. So 4, 5 people, depending on how hungry you are. But yeah, good recipe if you like it. So there you go, Adrian's famous crab meat and sweet corn soup, aka chicky corn soup, Mary Lou's chicky corn soup. And yeah, if you like this, like it, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you don't like it, tell me, and if you do like it, tell your friends. So from yours truly, the Big J, Adrian J, saying peace out, unity. I love you like that. Please stay safe, look after each other, and remember, it's only COVID. Take care. Love you like that. I'm out of here. Bye for now.